About 4 years ago, I decided to make the leap and come serve as the principal of Kinder Elementary. One of the things I wanted to do was change the way we had done technology classes here in Miamisburg. I asked Miss Lay to meet with me. We started the conversation saying, well, what are we doing here? What are we trying to accomplish? We had a traditional computer lab. But when kids are one-to-one technology, it seemed like it was a redundant class. So we started talking about what if. We started looking at ways that we could reimagine that technology special and do something bigger and better and meet kids' needs. And the idea for the STEAM class special was born. And Miss Lay took it over and has run with it and found grants and worked with the ESC and worked with the STEM school and written curriculum. And it's just been fantastic to watch it grow.
We just decided one day that we were going to have the kids bring their Chromebooks, we're going to take the computers out of the lab, and we were going to start working on student-led collaborative projects. So our goals for students when you come into the STEAM lab is to have a student-centered experience and to be able to create an environment where they're really driving the learning and I'm just sort of giving the outline of that instruction. I really want to see them working as a team and building that teamwork.
I like how when you do stuff, you can have like freedom on how you do it. You can have your own creativity and like how you make it turn out. It doesn't have to look like everybody else's in the class. The STEAM lab helps me to communicate better with my teammates and like helps me slow down and listen to other people's ideas.
Well, this year actually we were working on an impossible cube with Kiva planks, and I couldn't have done that without my team. We tried making an impossible cube with them, but not like a cube that you would think, like an actual 3D cube, but building upwards, side to side.
My favorite part of STEAM Lab is probably the Legos, because you gotta make foosball tables we were doing today and other cool stuff. We got to build the highest tower, my team won, and it was with 100 Legos.
My favorite part about STEAM Lab is when we play games on the computer. There's one where you have to learn how to be kind, how to keep your privacy on the internet, and it's really fun. Working in STEAM as a team, it helps me be more patient.
Some of the experiences that we have are computer science. We're working with code.org right now.
You're learning about technology, how to code. Coding is you're making a program or something to move to come to life, like a video game. They all have to have codes.
Coding is just something that I've really enjoyed in STEAM Lab and that I would like to maybe do as a career in the future.
They work on building things, and it's not necessarily about the structure or how high you build it. It's more about how do we collaborate, how do we critically think, how do we make those mistakes if the tower falls, and how do we pick it back up and do it again.
A lot of our kids, I don't think that they think about those things like the problem-solving process and breaking it down step by step in a more fun aspect, I think helps them. And I've started to see that transfer into just the math and social studies classroom with me. And I always share stories with them when I grew up, it was there's one way to solve a problem, and even if you came to an answer, a different way, it's only one way. And so now I really push that. There's more than one way to get to an answer, and I think that their experiences in our STEAM labs have really pushed that and encouraged that even further.
So we started with our little idea here at Kinder, and then that same year, another principal said he'd like to take the plunge as well. And then by the next year, all the technology specials had transformed into STEM specials. But it started as an idea, and now it's in all 7 elementary schools, K through 5.
We're getting them ready for everyday life by having them do the jobs that they do in our classroom and working together, because no matter what they want to do in life, they will have to work on a team. They're going to have to be able to get along with and collaborate with people that they don't necessarily connect with all the time.
So there's one main job, and it is the project manager that makes sure everything is going according to plan.
Your other job is just work to the best of your ability. And at the end of the week, you get paid. And once you get the money, you can spend on these prizes. We get paid for good behavior and sportsmanship.
Today we were playing with robots and how you can make the robots move. That was really fun.
And one thing that's challenging is like when I do projects and stuff, I usually work alone. Like I don't usually like working with people. In there, it helps me learn to work together with people better.
The STEAM Lab is a huge priority for us to keep and grow because we know that kids are lacking some of those skills that, frankly, employers really want to see these days. Creative problem solving, working together. So not only do we get to hit some of those academic needs with students, as well as just give them an experience. And to have a place that is dedicated to creative problem solving is really truly starting to reimagine what education could be.
The STEAM labs are very important to your elementary programs. I feel like I can see a difference in the critical thinking of our kids, and we're constantly reimagining what this program is going to look like, and we're evolving as the technology evolves, and it can't start in high school. It has to start at our littlest age because that's when it makes the most impact. And for me, every single day, I feel like I walk into this room and I'm just creating these tiny little humans to be great adults for our Miamisburg community.